Welcome back.
A very good afternoon and welcome back to round 2 of the Rotex Max Challenge Asia Trophy alongside the Rotex Max Challenge Thailand this weekend. This is your live feed from Bira Kart Circuit in Thailand. We can see the 3-minute board has just been shown for the final race of the Junior Max and Junior Rookie.
We have 23 cards on the grid. Names like Kritach, starting from Paul with Kunatom, Conrad Garrow, Katrina E, Siri Kongsri, Panyakon. All these karters had action yesterday. They are qualifying heat and also their pre-final. So this is just one race they have to do today for the Junior Max and Junior Rookie.
Yep, and it is their longest one yet this weekend, 15 laps.
That's Kunatom, card number 225. The karter is nowhere in sight, only the cart.
Yep, so as you guys can see, the weather conditions...
He's probably sitting on the grass somewhere.
The weather conditions, the sun is still shining up above us. Everyone still has their umbrellas out, shading the drivers as much as they can.
That's Conrad Garrow carrying the Singapore flag on his shoulder. Next to him is 213 Malaysia's Katrina E. Well, again, just the cart, no driver yet. .299 from Thailand, Panyakon. That's 232. This is Siri Kongsiri, Thailand driver as well. He's got one umbrella. Where's the this one? 6 umbrellas surrounding 299.
Hopefully I'll bring him all the luck he needs. That's Panyakon Aram Rasami.
Okay, this is Malaysia's own Hendra Adeputra of Vipaniza. Okay, he's only got 2 umbrellas, but he looks to be nicely shaded.
Hopefully they are shading the drivers and not shading themselves. But this is cut 211, Daniel Jordan.
Daniel Jordan not also probably hiding somewhere in the shade, leaving just his card on the grid. Okay, I thought we saw the board 3 minutes. This is 293.
Oh, look at his fan setup there.
R.2 from Thailand. That's a massive fan. That's a pro level fan there.
Yeah, they actually have it mounted to his car. Very good.
R.2 driving for, what's his team? NRTFA. Alright, back. That's the grid. That is your 23 cards on the grid.
This is the largest grid we have this weekend. That is the Junior Max and Junior Rookie. So
this is Sitanon,
continue with
Simon
the grid.
Racing's 207.
He's in P10. And then we have the jumping Travis Steele here.
He's got a lot of energy, standing in the hot sun, jumping with his helmet. Okay, number 220.
Paul Akarapon Becker. So he's starting from P12.
P12. That's only half the grid. Okay, number 215. Chanyanuch. Oh, it's a girl. But Saratrakul.
Yeah, we have quite a handful of female drivers on the grid here for the Junior Max.
This is 291. Hafifi, Anaki.
So Mama Anaki. Getting ready to go as well. Here is P15. This should be Chanicha.
Chanicha, I think this is a sister. Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Yeah, Chanyanuch and Chanicha.
Alright, Patria Pikul Kayon, Simon Racing, number 205. This is 296.
256. So Davika Von Kapor.
Another female racer.
She's on 17th position on the grid.
218. Napat making sure his tires got air. Or maybe he's superstitious, he does that tapping on the tires.
Yep, giving them a final tap. Napat in P18, and in 19 we have card number 239, Sra Nuras from Maxima Motorsports.
Is Zarif Raikal, 245.
Alright, the cameraman.
30 seconds to go. Because the cameraman's got to go off. 30 seconds to go.
Too long of a grid. The engine has started and they are off to their formation lap. This is the final race for the Junior Max and Junior Rookie here at Bira Kart Circuit, Thailand. It'll be a 15 laps race for these young karters here at round 2 of the Rotex Max Challenge Asia Trophy alongside Rotex Max Challenge Thailand.
Okay, as mentioned, it is a long race. 17 laps, right? 15 laps. Okay, 15 laps for the juniors.
Yeah, and the temperature has definitely rise in this afternoon heat.
Here we go. They are 3 corners away from the start line. There you go. Getting into formation 2x2. Look at the first front row. Kunatom, cut 225.
And Faisal, I think due to the long grid, we weren't able to mention Toby Gill. So he's starting from P23.
Oh yes, cut number 223.
After he was a black flag during yesterday's heat.
Yes, so
he started from pole yesterday actually.
yeah, in the pre-final.
Yeah. So this time around he's starting from the back end of the grid, long way down, but with 15 laps, let's see if he can make his way up there to the front. So here we go. They are
This is the final race for the juniors, side by side, 2x2. Let's wait for the red lights to go out. In formation, and it's go! What a start there.
Kritash holding on to the lead as we come out turn 1.
But I think P2 has dropped down.
I think Conrad Garrow has moved up.
Yeah, Conrad's gone up to P2. That's Conrad Garrow. You can see distinctively his blue card. He's up to P2 and he's dropped Kunatom.
Yeah, I think Katrina is in third.
Yep, Kunatom in that chrome helmet and chrome card. He's dropped down to P4. Kunatom dropping down. Front row starter is now down to 4th. It is Kricharge from Conrad and Katrina E. There you go. You can see there Conrad Garrow under attack from Katrina E.
So clean start there from all 23 drivers. Katrina trying to dive on the inside
of Conrad.
Conrad closes the door there, but he's close to Kritash as well.
Let's see, will he take a different line, Conrad? Conrad seems to have the pace early in the race, but remember, it is 15 laps. Across the start finish line, it is Kritash from Conrad from Katrina E. Kunatom. Siri and Adiputra also has moved up 5th and 6th. Conrad.
So here we go. Conrad on the attack now. It's a 3-way battle for the lead. We are on lap 2 of 15.
Of 15. 13 laps to go. That's your leader. No, it is not Simba. It's Pitach. I think the graphics is a bit wrong there. Oh, we've got rider out. What number is that? 218. Napat is out of the race. He's on the grass. Nope. Oh, again, Conrad defending from Katrina E. Trying to go around the outside. And that's allowed
another move. Kritash pulling away in the front. Oh, there's a collision between Katrina and Conrad. Conrad has gone off and he's fallen behind. So has Katrina. So both driver has lost positions here.
And that's given Kunatom and Siri moving up to 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, Katrina drops to 5th. Conrad drops to P8.
So Katrina now on the recovery behind Heda Andeputra. 224.
So Kunatom now back in 2nd. Siri Kong Siri in 3rd. Adeputra Hendra in 4th.
Yeah, Adeputra Hendra in 4th. Just ahead of Katrina E, who's trying to recover after that incident with Conrad Garrow. Conrad's struggling at the back there.
Yeah, he had a good start, but now he has to play catch up once again to the drivers in the front.
Okay, here they come onto the infield. And an overtaking hotspot here. Hendra just ahead of Katrina E. Katrina doesn't make that move into the hairpin.
Yeah, a few drivers in the mid pack there trading positions.
There you go, there's a replay. You can see the replay what happened between Conrad and Katrina E.
Here we go, we look at
Conrad goes wide, Katrina goes inside. Clambers a bit over the... Oh, lost control there.
And Katrina pushes both drivers out, which allow a couple of them to swift past.
So back in front, it is Kritash from Kunatom with Katrina E just ahead of Adeputra, cut number 224.
So in the front, we have Kritash and Kunatom, the two drivers
Looks
leading
like
the way.
Siri Kong Siri, he's under attack from... Oh, who's that?
Oh, that's Conrad.
218. No, this is Napat, the one just now we saw on the grass.
Oh, the one that stopped. So he's still He's still making his way around, but looks like he'll have to stop with 12 laps to go.
Oh, we saw an overtaking there. I think that is 293. There's R.2, Zarif Raikal.
So this is the battle in the back.
That's Raikal and side by side, eh? Zarif hounding Sitanun and Circuit. Very defensive there.
It's a fun battle here in the back.
More battle mid-pack, 223. That is Toby Gale. He's up to 14. So 4 laps down. He's up to 14. Can he move up the grid further? There you go.
It will
Toby
be
Gale.
a tough one. There's quite a few drivers.
They're all around him
for
is
him
battling.
to maneuver
But
through.
he swept past. Toby Gale is now ahead. Oh, what's going on here?
Someone wiggling through.
That's number 277. That's Travis Teo. He squeezed his way through and he's up. I think Travis is up to 16. There you go. Travis up to 16. Still battling mid-pack. Again.
It's a fearless driving from our junior max and junior rookie drivers.
More position changes there. 222 versus 229. 239. Sra Anuras versus Chanicha. But while all that's going on, the drivers ahead are pulling away. There you go. That's
Someone goes
Sra
on
Anuras.
the inside.
222. That is Chanicha. This is the
They're
mid-pack
trading
battle.
almost every turn.
Every corner.
We're trying to keep up with what's happening.
We're trying to keep up with who's in what position
in
right
the
now.
battle at the back. In the front, it is still Kritach.
Kunatom,
almost
Siri,
a
Adiputra,
second
Katrina.
ahead of Kunatom.
Okay, Zarif is just ahead of Toby Gale. Toby Gale's up to 11.
So here we go. Someone makes a move.
It's Sra Anuras versus 245. That's Zarif. Right.
This is Zarif.
Behind Zarif Raikal is Chana Church and Hafifi.
So, Anaki is in
There you go.
13.
Now
so
Travis.
Anaki in
Travis
the
is
blue
attacking
car.
Anaki. Oh! Collision between
The two Malaysian drivers. Anaki has his
Anaki
hand
and
up.
Travis. Oh! Not as. And there's. So that's number 277 and 291. They
So
dropped down
Anaki just went over Travis' cart and he has lost
a lot of position.
a lot of time and position there.
Okay, what's
They
going on in
continue
front?
to run.
Meanwhile, in front
on
is still
track.
Kritach from Kunatom. Here comes Siri Kong Siri in third. Adiputra holding on to fourth. That's Anaki
So
pitting
Anaki
in.
pulling in. That is end of the final race for him.
Toby Gale, meanwhile, is up to 10. That's
And we
Zarif
see
Raikal.
Travis still on track.
Yep, Travis Teo still on track. Travis Teo is now in 16th position. Battle all over. What's this? Round the outside. Oh. Let me see. Okay,
Very-
this is like a damaged front end there on the cut 293.
RT in P18, so he has some
Wow, RT has dropped
damage in
down.
front.
RT has dropped way down.
He's being chased by Patria and Davika.
And also Conrad, he's down in 21st. Wow. Okay, here comes the race leader, I believe. No, is this the race leader? No, that's Katrina versus Adiputra. He's still
so
been battling
another
up.
two Malaysian drivers going head to head there for fourth position.
It's Adiputra ahead of Katrina E. Katrina tries to arrive from inside. No, Adiputra has the racing line.
So while all this battle is going behind, Kritash is just enjoying
on the
himself
inside.
in the front.
Katrina's on the inside of Adiputra. And Katrina gains a position. She's up to 4th. Behind them, they're very close.
Yep, there is Panyakon,
Daniel
Daniel,
Jordan,
and
and Sirkit.
Sirikat in 6, 7, and 8. So we are more than halfway through the race, 7 laps to go.
We are mid-distance. This is 2-1-1. Daniel Jordan is all over the back of Panyakon.
We are going to see if this trio can catch up to Adiputra and
Let's see
Katrina
what
E
he
right
can do on
ahead
the
of
front
her.
straight. Daniel Jordan behind Panyapon. There's also Toby. Oh,
So this trio we are looking at is
291.
6, 7, and 8. Here we go. I think Siriket goes on the inside of Daniel and he gains 1 position.
So Daniel drops down to P8.
But they're still right there in the battle. So very close driving among the 5, I think 6 ahead. So he's leading this pack of 6 drivers.
Okay, here they come. Any position changes at the braking zone? No. This time round, nobody makes any pass. But look at 290. That is
Siriket
Siriket. All over the back of Daniel Jordan.
No, that's in 299.
Oh, 299. There you go. 299 being hounded by 290. Oh yeah, Daniel Jordan's got ahead already.
Daniel Jordan is behind.
Okay, he's got.
In 8. So here we go. Siriket another move on Panyakon and he gains 1 more position, moving himself up to 6. So now can he hunt down Putra Hendra in 5th? Because he has 3 more drivers ahead of him, all inside, with 5 laps to go.
And behind them, 1 place further is Toby Gale in 9th position.
So here we go. We see Siriket now. He has his next target ahead of him. That is Ade Putra Hendra.
Ade Putra Hendra and
Katrina
E
E
as well.
has Siri in her side.
Yes, Katrina is shadowing Siri Kong Siri. There's some blue flags being waved. I think they've caught up to some back markers. Yes, it is Conrad. Conrad's dead last.
Yeah, so maybe that collision with Katrina
May
caused
have
him some
damaged him, yes.
damage on his. Siri Kong Siri and Katrina E battling out for 3rd position.
Ade Putra Hendra also defending from Siriket.
So who will get the final podium position here in the Junior Max final?
4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. That's number 209.
So we see, I think Siriket has already passed Adihendra Putra. He is now right behind Katrina E. So Siriket, lap by lap, he's moving up the ranks. He's
Here
now
comes
in
Pitach.
5th.
Pitach, Kunatom Siri, Katrina E, Siriket, Ade Putra. Toby Gale ahead of Daniel Jordan now in P8. There you go, there is a battle. Katrina E defending. Katrina E defending from Siriket.
Here we go, the battle for 3rd between Siri Kong Siri, Katrina E and Siriket.
Katrina takes a different line, goes on the inside of Siri. But look at on the inside. Katrina gains a position, but behind her.
Will Siri Kong Siri lose 2 positions?
That's 290.
That is a little wave of the finger there
and
from
he goes
Siriket.
up. He goes up to 4th.
So Siriket, the driver on the move here. And can he take on Katrina now for the final podium position? We have 2 more laps here in the final of the Junior Max.
And looking at the lap time, Siriket is lapping faster than Katrina, but can he really close up to her? Siriket, Katrina.
And here I think we can see Panyakon and Toby Gale right behind him.
They're behind Ade Putra actually. Yep, Toby Gale, 223. Behind Panyakon, when can he make the move? Remember, he had the pace to actually go for the lead.
Yep, and we see now Siriket putting the pressure on Katrina.
Siriket carrying a bit more speed, piling on the pressure, but this is Ade Putra?
No, this is
Toby Gale.
Panyakon and
Toby
Toby.
Gale. Toby Gale takes a different line to the hairpin.
Can Panyakon close the door?
Toby gets a
He
better
left
exit.
it open.
Toby gets a better exit, but they're going to be side by side to the right hander who's on inside. It is Panyakon Tobigil on the outside, but this time he sweeps back in and he gets a hit.
Move
That
there
was a
for
good move by
Toby Gill as
Toby.
they start the final lap.
Final lap in P7.
Toby Gill now
It's
up
still-
to 7.
that's-
This is the battle for the final podium
This is
of
Katrina
the
E.
race.
This is still Katrina E trying to
and
defend
Sirikat.
from Sirikat. Sirikat is fighting on the pressure on Katrina E. Where can he make that move? Different line there coming out. And he carry more speed and get up to behind Katrina and take an overtaking move. No, looks like Katrina's got a gap.
Yep.
There is a gap. Here comes your race leader.
This is Kritash.
Kritash, your race leader, about to take the checkered flag in first place. The camera pans out. Here comes Kritash first. Second is Kunatom. Third,
And
is it
who
Katrina
will
E?
take third? Looks like Katrina
It
will
is Katrina
hang on
E in
to
third
the
place.
final podium. Sirikat settles for 4th. Siri Kong Siri in 5th. Adihendra Putra in 6th. Toby Gill, very impressive, 7th. Starting from 23rd on the grid. Panyakon takes 8th. Daniel Jordan in 9th. Sitanon 10th. Zarif Raikal hangs on to 11th. Chanyanos 12th. Jane Lee 13th.
Travis
Sra
dropped down
14th.
to 16.
Yeah. Chanica 15, Travis 16, Paul 17, Davika 18, RT 19, Patria 20th, Conrad Guerrero all the way down in 21st.
Actually, RT is the last of the finishers. The rest of them did not finish. Yeah, because there's a gap.
Ah, okay. So here they are just pulling back into the pits. That wraps it for the Junior Max and Junior Rookie.
Pretty hectic Junior Max finals there.
Yep, we had a lot of good battles there from our junior drivers. And so let's take a look at the highlights. This is your top 5 from the Junior Max Junior Rookie Final. Race winner Kritas Jirayupa, card number 227. In second, Kunatom Changtrakol. In third, Katrina E. In fourth, Sirikat Siri Mongkol Kasem. And in fifth, Siri Kong Siri.
coming up next will be the Senior Max and Max Masters Final, a 17 lap race, and that will commence at 1:55 p.m.
In 17 minutes.
Yes, we're gonna go for a short break.
All right, so we see the carts being pushed on the grid for the Senior Max final.
It will be a 17 lap race for the Senior Max and Max Masters. We will
This
have
is our second last race of the day.
15 carts on the track.
Yeah, we saw the senior drivers earlier this morning for their pre-final. So they are back here for their final race of the weekend. We are live here from Bira Kart Circuit, Thailand for round 2 of the Rotex Max Challenge Asia Trophy. We're joined together this weekend with Rotex Max Challenge Thailand.
So now we get the glimpse of the drivers and crews walking up to the track, to the track. That's I think on the grass. That's Prasetyo Harja standing next to his cart. Suit still around his waist.
They have about 8 more minutes left.
It will go green at 1:57. It's now 1:49. There's still another cart to be wheeled there. Oh, that's a different category. Okay, looks like all the carts are already on the ground. Now the drivers are walking up to their carts. I don't see anybody wearing helmets. Not yet.
Taking their time,
That's,
our senior drivers.
Austin Gill. Very, very commanding race he had in the pre-final. Led from the start to finish, even managed the gap well to Prasetyo. Was never under threat.
Yep, and alongside him,
that's Prasetyo Harja of Indonesia.
and
No umbrellas for him, eh?
we move towards row 2.
That's number 301, Chanong Nan.
Chanokan Veratacha from Maxima Motorsports.
Yeah, that's Chanong Nan himself. I'm not sure which one's Chanong Nan. I think the one not holding an umbrella.
And in P4, we should have cut number 359, Rajarat Anantakan from WK Motorsport.
He's got his helmets on, waving to the cameras. Okay, moving to the third row of the grid. This is Vong Sapat Ketsri, cut number 333.
Holding his own umbrella.
Always smiling, Vong Sapat.
Also from WK Motorsports. He's on the third.
Alongside him is Taj Jonsai, squatting over his chair there. Taj Jonsai, one umbrella. He only needs one umbrella, not 6. Boy racing.
And moving further down the grid, we have Part 389.
389, Monai.
Monai Varuchit from Boy
Helmets
Racing.
on, but suit about to be pulled up. There you go. Okay, this is 314.
Sutipoch Peraratananan from 1000 Racing.
Car number 314. Moving to the back.
Here, Kwan Chai Peng here from 1000 Racing Team and the 3.
Okay, 318. Senior driver, Yong Boon. I think he's the most senior driver there. It's probably the Masters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this
Here we
is
go. Car
379.
Risho Nakazato from DRM Motorsport.
Ryosho Nakazato from Japan. Next to him is 324 Biminet Jenny. One of the female drivers on the track. Already suited up, already sitting down on her cart.
We are 5 minutes away from the start of the final of the Senior Max.
This is 321 Ivan Alexandrov. Clifford Kanjanapas. Alright, and finally row 8, the 15th driver, Hunter Singh. Lap race for these karters.
Yep, it looks like we have all the drivers on the grid.
4 minutes to go. Looks like the officials about to grab the 3-minute board. It's so hot down there, the umbrellas are staying on for another minute. Alright, 3-minute board is being held up. Rest of the crew are clearing off. Off they go, leaving only the drivers and their carts. Okay, one umbrella left on the grid. 3-minute board. We wait for the marshals to hold up the 1-minute board.
There you go. We see only the one crew left on the grid with 1 minute left.
One
before
crew
we
is one
start
task to
the
keep the drivers cool with the umbrellas. Except for those three guys in the middle with no umbrellas. And also Praseyo Haja, he doesn't need an umbrella.
Yep. And we're about to start
Just
the
checking his shoes there.
final race for the senior max. A 17 laps race.
Okay, we are ready for that 1-minute board. Okay, I can see the marshals looking across the track. And the 1-minute board is up. Here we go. All crews off the track, engines on. Everybody off track, engines on. I think this is longest race. Earlier they had 13. No, this morning they had 17 laps.
Another 17.
Another 17 laps for
a total of 34 laps today
in a single day.
for the senior max.
Alright, engines on. Off they go. That's Austin Gale and Praseyo Haja.
So now all drivers heading towards the formation lap.
Okay, all 15 carts have rolled off. You can see some action. That's your grid on screen.
So poleman Austin Gill from CRG Thailand. Next to him in second, Prasetto Harja from DRM Racing Team. Row 2, we have Chanukan from Maxima Motorsports with Rajarat from WK Motorsport. Row 3, Vong Sapat from WK Motorsport and Touch John Sai from Boy Racing. Row 4, you have Monai from Boy Racing, Sutipot from 1000 Racing. Row 5, Kwan Chai from 1000 Racing and Yongbun from Maxima Motorsport. Row 6, you have Ryu Sho from DRM Motorsports, BBNet. Row 7, Ivan Alessandro and Clifford. And finally in P15, you have Hunter Singh.
And just in time, we're about to start the race as the two lead drivers are crossing the red line on the track. Past those two cones in their formation. Here we go, 2 by 2. You can see the marshals are waving them to slow down and stay in formation. Rounding the last corner, here we go. Let's wait for the race start.
Cars are slightly slower.
Let's see what's gonna go. And it's go! It is on.
It is Austin Gill straight into the lead.
Austin Gill straight into the lead.
Prasetto behind him.
Oh! That's 314.
Let's cut 314, Sutipot.
Sutipot in the barriers. But Prasetto Haja this time round, he is staying with Austin Gill for the first 4-5 corners.
Yep.
Look, Prasetto's on the inside trying to go. Nope. Austin Gill has him covered.
I think this time around, Prasetto is trying to not let Austin run away with the final race.
Like what happened in the pre-final where Prasetto is trying to carry more speed on the outside.
Chanukan right there in third.
Chanukan is just playing the waiting game. He can watch what's going on in front. Prasetto is going for it. This time around, Austin Gill is not pulling away as quickly as he did in the pre-final.
Here we go, they come around the final turn to complete lap 1 of 17.
And indeed, it is Austin Gill only 0.1 ahead of Prasetto Haja. And early in the race, we've lost car number 314, Sutipot, down in, I think he's already out. He's already out. There you go.
Prasetto now on the attack. So is Chanukan.
Yeah, don't discount Chanukan because he is staying with the two leaders. And okay, here is what will happen in turn 2.
Let's see if it was an individual incident.
Oh, Looks like he was helped to the grass there. Yeah, that's 314. Okay. Race continues. Up ahead, it is still Prasetyo Haja all over the back of Austin Gale.
Looking very difficult here in the opening laps of the final race.
It is another 17 laps, so he can play the same game he did, but this time around we can see if Chanonan can stay with Prasetyo and pile the pressure onto Prasetyo Haja. No. Looks like these two are flying ahead because they are the only ones doing 56, whereas the rest are in 57.
Prasetyo is staying with Austin. He has a different strategy in mind this time around in the final race.
And Prasetyo Haja 56.8 for the both two leaders, whereas the rest are doing low 57s. So Prasetyo, he is matching the times Austin is doing.
Yep.
Meanwhile, battle for
has
fourth.
Pulled away. Rajarat now under pressure from
Vongsapat Katsiri.
Touch John Sai as well.
Yeah, that's the battle for fourth. This is car number 333. That is Vongsapat Katsiri.
So Rajarat has moved ahead of him.
So Vongsapat down to fifth. 359 is Rajarat.
Yeah, so we can see the gap now.
Yeah, it looks like the two leaders have left Chanonan slightly. Looks like the race is not as easy for Austin as it was in the pre-final because Prasetyo is staying with him all throughout after 4 laps.
Yep, and let's see, Chanukan can up pace or will he fall behind?
Well, Chanunan has dipped into the 56, but he is 0.2 of a second slower than Prasetyo Haja. Here we go,
So
Austin Gale, round the hairpin.
This is the battle for the race here in the senior max.
You can see between Austin and Prasetyo, they're both taking different lines into that long right-hander. See how much more speed Prasetyo can carry.
Yep.
Also,
and how long can he keep up?
piling the
This
pressure.
set.
And remember, at 17 laps, they are on the same set of tires they were as earlier.
And
There you go.
Rajarat still has Vongsapat and Touch John Sai behind him.
Prasetyo Haja bouncing over the curbs there, staying with Austin Gale.
I think he's just doing what he can to stay.
Yeah.
He's not even close enough.
Like, as we know, it is a long race. They are not even 1/3 distance yet. It's only lap 4 of 17.
Yep, already pulling almost a second from Chanukan in third. Chanukan in a lonely third.
Lonely
And
third
in the
and
back we
lapping
have,
slightly slower as well.
Rajarat in fourth.
Rajarat also has pulled away from Vongsapat Katsiri. And looks like Taj Jonsai also has dropped back a bit. Just behind them, I caught glimpse Kwan Chai and Monai. They are very close to each other.
I guess as Faisal you mentioned, it is a very long race, so the drivers will have to pace themselves. We have 13 laps left.
Ooh, look at that. That is Austin Gale ahead of Prasetyo Haja. This is the battle mid-pack.
I think that's a real show.
Ryosho and Hana
And-
Singh. Okay, this is the two race leaders.
Back to the front.
They have really dropped. Prasetyo is 1 second ahead of Chanonan. Chanonan is running on his own in third place.
Yep, so it looks like this time around it is only Prasetyo who can take the lead from Austin Gill. Let's see how Austin manages the pressure
But I like
coming
what
from the
Austin is doing.
driver.
He's not even looking over his shoulders at all. He just focused on driving as fast as he needs to.
He has
Not
clear
even a
track
one
ahead
moment.
of him.
Not once has he glanced over his shoulder.
So let's see when they will pick up the pace.
A gap of 0.3 between Austin Gale and Prasetyo Haja. Coming around the last corner. You can see them crossing the line now. Last lap, both of them in the 56. They are matching each other. 56.525 and a 56.523. How amazing is that?
Almost identical
Almost
lap times
identical.
from them.
Down to the thousandths of a second.
Chanukan unable to keep up, and he has to be careful because he has Rajarat.
Yeah, Rajarat is
getting
slightly closing up on
closer
him.
to him.
If anything, Prasetyo is doing a good job staying with Austin, keeping it within that below half second, and we do have 10 laps to go.
Yep, barely halfway there. 11 laps left.
We are a third of the way through.
And I think in the back there are also some battles for
Yeah, this is the battle
P10.
for 5 and 6.
This one is Vong Sapat and Touch John side.
Ah, yeah, this is the battle for 5th. So Touch John Sai is closing up on Vong Sapat Katsuri onto the front straight. Vong Sapat Katsuri shadowing any. Touch John Sai is shadowing Vong Sapat. Got him tucking down there, cut number 333. That's 378. Touch John Sai.
Yep, still a long way for the senior man. Vong Sapat, he was in
I wonder if
fourth.
he's smiling under the helmet because every time you see him, he's always smiling. Maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe
So
not.
Vong Sapat, he lost a fourth position earlier in the race to
Yes.
Rajarat, and now he's trying to hold on to fifth from Touch John side.
Yeah, this is Touch John Sai in that green and white cart, chasing Vong Sapat, who's wearing that yellow and black suit. Vong Sapat Katsuri.
Yep, and behind them we have Mona in 7, Kwancha in 8, Yongbun in 9, Hunter moves up to 10, Ryusho in 11,
Hunter has passed Ryosho, eh?
yeah, Bibinet in 12, Ivan in 13, Clifford 14, and Suki Posh is out of the race.
Okay, this is your race here. Oh, wow, what's happened here? Austin has opened the gap. It is now up to 0.5 seconds. And looking at the last lap, Austin a 56.5 versus 56.6 for Perseo Harja.
So he's setting a pace that Prasetto is unable to keep up with.
This is Touch John Sai closing up on Vong Sapat Katsuri. We're still watching the battle for 5th.
And right ahead of them, we can also take a glimpse at Chanukan and Rajara in 3rd and 4th.
There you go. It is Vong Sapat Katsuri. On screen ahead of us is Rajarat, also not making any impression on Chanongnan, yeah?
Yeah, they are all in a safe distance.
Okay, Perseo has increased his pace, so now he's back up to under half a second. He did a best of 56.61 versus 56.65 for Austin Gale. 378, we are looking on screen at Touch John Sai. Touch John Sai is lapping in the 56.8, but not fast enough to close to Vong
Yeah,
Sapat.
doesn't look like he's closing the gap down to Vong Sapat in 5th. Back to our front two drivers. This is Austin Gill and Prasetto. You can see the gap from the front duo all the way down to Chanokan in
Chanongnan is
3rd.
just off screen there.
So he's 2.6 seconds behind them.
Okay, what can Austin Gale do this time round? What's his lap time? Let's see. 56.6, 56.6 also for Prasetto. The gap is now down to 0.45 seconds.
We're more than halfway through. 7 laps to go here in the final of the senior match.
Okay, calling cart number 209, driver of cart 209, Conrad Guerrero, to come to the steward's room. I repeat, cart 209, Conrad Guerrero, to come to the steward's room.
So back in the front, Prasetto is still doing everything he can to stay close to Austin.
He is mirroring what Austin is doing, but he needs to go faster if he wants to catch up to Austin, that's for sure.
But so far mirroring is as much as he can
As
do.
much as what he can do right now. Just like Touch John Sai and Vong Sapat Katsuri, what we see on screen, they are also running together.
This
No,
is
pardon me, this is not-
Chanokan and Rajarat.
Yeah, these are also, both of them are also mirroring each other.
So they're running in pairs now in the front.
First, second, third, fourth, and fifth, sixth, they're all running in pairs. The triplets. There you go, that is our race leader 368 chasing hard, and this is the battle for second, battle for third.
So Chanokan in the orange black livery, Rajarat in the white
White
black
and
card.
red helmet with a black and white card. Seems when they reach this infield section, they are very close, but once the track opens up a bit, Rajarat will pull away. Chanongnan will pull away. Coming around the long left-hander, reaching this braking area where there's some nice overtaking moves being held at this corner. See, you can see Rajarat is close, but not close enough to make that move.
Yep, Chanokan still holding him off for the final podium position here in the final of the Senior Max. Austin once again completes 12 laps. Prasetto 0.41 behind him.
5 laps to go. Can Rajarat... Oh, Rajarat very close this time round. Rajarat and Chanuknan. 359. But see, again, exiting that corner, Chanuknan pulls away.
I think here is where Rajarat is close.
But the moment Chanuknan gets on the gas pedal, look at him pull away. That's a one-cut gap between these two drivers.
So not much Rajarat can do. At the moment, we see behind him, there is Vongsapat and Taj Jonsai as well. That gap has maintained.
Yeah, I think Vongsapai has got Taj Jonsai in control, but he has the pace to catch Raja in front of him.
Yeah. So far, no changes in position for our top 6 drivers.
Even the gap has maintained. So it's still 0.4 seconds between Austin Gill and Prasetyo Haja. This is your battle for third with 4 laps to go. Raja is close in certain sections of the circuit, but other part it is Chanuknan who has the upper hand.
Yep, I think the only gap that's growing is the gap between Prasetto and Chanuknan. So second and third, they're almost 3.5 seconds apart.
Massive gap between second and third right now. Prasetyo doing all he can to stay with Austin Gill.
Yep, but as you can see, staying is the best he
They
can
can
do now
at the
with
moment.
4 laps to go.
4 laps to go. We are on lap 13 of 17.
Rajarat once again trying.
Slightly different line there, Rajarat. See what he can do about Chanuknan. They are fighting for the final podium position.
Yes, they are. So Chanuknan and Rajarat. Chanuknan has to hang on to 3 more laps.
Here comes Austin Gill, still in the lead, still comfortable, 0.4. Oh, there you
go.
go!
Rajarat on the inside.
Oh, and we have contact! Chanuknan and Rajarat.
Both drivers still on track. Chanuknan regains third position.
And that's allowed Vongsapat Cats to get really close to them. So the battle for third is on. 4 Thai drivers fighting for third place. Who's going to take it with 3 laps to go?
All of a sudden, we have a battle for the final podium position between 4 drivers. Chanuknan, Rajarat, Vongsapat, and even Taj Jonsai is there.
He's got a chance. Look at that. It's as close as getting. Oh! Vongsapat Cats 3 very close to Rajarat ahead of him. Round in the last corner. Here they come. 4 drivers fighting for 1 position.
Who will take the final podium here for the Senior Max?
Is it Chanuknan, Raja, Vongsapat? Will they make the same move here again? No, not this time. This time round, Chanuknan has got him covered. But Vongsapat, he suddenly looks interested.
Yeah, he definitely he saw the opportunity and he is going to try to take it. But also beware of Taj Jonsai right there. If anyone makes any mistakes, he may be able to pounce and move up
slightly different exit line there for Rajarat. He's going to carry more speed possibly than Chanuknan towards the braking zone. Vongsapat looks over his shoulder. Taj Jonsai is still behind him.
Let's see how Chanuknan defend.
They got 1 more lap to go.
position.
1 more lap plus this one.
One more lap left. There you go. Austin Gill, our race leader, starts the final lap with Prasetto behind
And this is
him.
the battle for third.
So final opportunity for Rajarat, Vongsapat and Taj Jonsai is to try to steal the final podium from
Rajarat.
Chanuknan.
Very defensive there with Rajarat. He goes wide on the exit. It's a drag race between the two. Oh no, Rajarat now goes on the outside. Vongsapat. Oh!
Vongsapat pushes Rajarat out.
And Taj Jonsai joins in.
This has actually allowed Chanuknan to breathe a little.
Some breathing room for Chanuknan, but no, it's not over yet. Vongsapat K3 is all over the back of Chanuknan.
Yeah, Rajarat has lost 2 positions there.
Raja is behind Taj Jonsai.
Yeah, he's shaking
Alright,
his
checkered
head
flag.
there,
Austin
Rajarat.
Gill takes the win from Prasetyo Haja. In third place, who's in third place? It is Chanuknan from Vongsapat K3 and Taj Jonsai.
So Rajarat, unfortunately, has to settle for 6th position. Monai crosses the line in 7, Kwan Chai 8, Yongbun 9, Hunter 10, Bibinet 11, Real Show in 12, Ivan in 13.
331. That
Clifford
is our race winner.
wraps up our 14 drivers in P14.
It was a lights to flag victory for Austin Gale. Never challenged, leading
Yep,
all the
he
way.
managed to hold off Prasetto for 17 laps.
And on the final lap, he opened the gap to 1.2 seconds across the start finish line. So, well done, Austin Gale. Yeah, he was one. What was it? Oh, he went on the grass.
He's still busy looking at the camera, trying to get his moment.
Moment in the sun.
So here we go. They all enter the pit.
That's your race winners.
So that wraps it for the Senior Max final. Let's take a look back at the highlights from the main race. And this is your provisional top 5 for the final of the Senior Max. A race winner, card number 331, Austin Gill in 2nd, Prasetto Harja in 3rd, Chanukan Veratacha in 4th, Vongsapat Katsuri, and P5 goes to Tarsh Jonsai.
And coming up next will be the DD2 Max Masters at 2:39 p.m. The service park will open at 2:26 in about 9 minutes time.
Yep, that will be our final race of the weekend here at round 2 of the Rotex Max Challenge Asia Trophy in combining with the Rotex Max Challenge Thailand. So don't go anywhere as we will be back shortly for the final race of the DD2 Max Master. All right, so here I think this is a look at the servicing park area. Oh, I think this is the scrutineering area. So we have the winning cards, I think the top 5 cards. Here is a look at the starting grid for our final race of the weekend. The DD2 Max Masters. We have 5 carts on the grid. Pole positions being held by Luke Armstrong. Alongside him will be Faris Fauzi. On row 2, you have Nick R.1 and Muhammad Jasa. And on row 3, you have Kenny Ng.
So it'll be another 17 lap race for the Max Masters DD2.
So looks like
Earlier we had a, well, we didn't have a battle, but we did have Faris Fauzi hounding Luke Armstrong throughout the race. Hopefully we'll have the same thing today.
Yep, so looks like this DD2 Max Masters taking their time.
Well, their race is supposed to kick off in about 5 minutes. It's 2:34 now, local time in Thailand. And we are supposed to go green at 2:39. So they have 5 minutes, but it looks like all the drivers are ready. Look at Faris Fauzi. Faris Fauzi all suited up, helmets on. There's Nick Irwan, cut number 501. He had a very quiet race. All alone, mid-pack, running on his own just now, 17 laps. This is Jasa. Jasa early on I think he was in second for a while. Then he got swamped at the start, dropped back. It's pretty hot day. They are racing at noon here in Bira, by the way. We are in Thailand. FSA Racing, cut number 532. Okay, seniors.
DD2 Max Masters, we saw them earlier on during the pre-finals for 17 lap race. They are on another 17 laps here for the final.
No boards being held up yet. I think I see the marshal holding the 3-minute board. Oh, this time around we have a lady holding up the board.
Asia Trophy, I do. Okay. Thailand name, me cannot. You better. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, they have more. So, yeah. So Victor, for ours, for Asia Trophy, I just follow the race result, right? Because everybody is part of Asia Trophy, right? Okay. Good. Okay. Can? Yes.
Alright, the 1-minute board is being held up. 1 minute to go. All crew off the track with 1 minute to go. 1-minute board being held up. This is your DD2 Max Masters final. Right, the trolleys and umbrellas being wheeled away.
The 5 drivers, the short head out shortly for their formation lap. So far this weekend, it's been dominated by Luke Armstrong.
Yeah, I think he's had the perfect weekend. Pole position, qualifying heat win, and also the pre-final win.
We're going to keep an eye to see what Nick Irwan can do from third as well. Faris Fauzi in the
Okay, that's your grid. Luke Armstrong, cut 524, Faris Fauzi, 555, 501 is Nick A1 in third. Then we have Muhammad Jasa, 554, and 532 Yi Tang Eng, driving for FSA Racing.
So during pre-final, we saw Faris Fauzi doing everything he can to keep up with Luke Armstrong in the front. Unfortunately, not close enough to make any attack. We'll see how the battle goes for the final race. Let's see if Faris Fauzi has another strategy that he can take to Luke Armstrong to try to spoil his perfect weekend.
Okay, here they go. Slow down. 2 by 2. Rounding the last corner. There's only 5 of them. Should be easy to get into the tram lines and stay in formation. Here we go. Rounding the last corner. Luke and Faris leading the way. Wait for the lights to go off, and off they go. Perfect start by Luke, as mentioned. As Muhammad Jasa, Nick A1.
Faris Fauzi goes on the outside.
Faris Fauzi has to defend hard from the attacking 501, Nick Irwan. Again, Nick A1 tries to dive on the inside. No, whoa, Faris around the outside. Tried to go around the outside of Luke there.
Here comes Jasa on the outside of
Yeah,
Nick Irwan.
Nick A1 looked over his shoulder. He looked over the wrong side, but Jasa was on his left side. It is Luke Joshua Armstrong in the lead from Faris Fauzi with Nick A1, Nick Izani in third, and Jasa in fourth. And already Luke has opened a gap. Look at that.
Yep.
He has opened
No
a huge
changes.
gap over Faris
No
Fauzi.
changes in position from the start. Luke Armstrong, our race leader, followed by Faris Fauzi, Nick Irwan, Jasa in fourth, and Kenny in fifth.
Here comes Luke Armstrong. Let's see what his first lap is. The time? A 57.4. Immediately he's done 0.2 of a second faster than Faris Fauzi, but Faris Fauzi has recovered. I think he's dropped Nick Irwan slightly. Now a much cleaner entry into the next bend by Faris Fauzi.
Nick Irwan looking like he's about to threaten Faris Fauzi for second as well.
Yeah, remember Nick Irwan, the first 2 races was pretty slow. It was like he was saving up for something.
So we'll find out in 16 lap if
Not he was
the
saving
final
up
race
energy
is
or
what
saving
it
up
is.
his tires, but he was holding back. Meanwhile, up front it's still Luke Armstrong from Faris Fauzi. Yes, and Luke is visibly, we can see the gap.
Yep, he's doing exactly what he's been doing all weekend. But I think during the pre-final, he was lapping the 55. Yeah?
Exactly. So that was the first lap. This is the first rolling lap. There you go, a 56.244 from Luke. Faris Fauzi 56.4, and also a 56.4 by Nick Irwan. So Nick Irwan is matching Faris Fauzi.
Yep, so all 4 drivers in the front picking up their pace here. Nick Irwan putting the pressure on Faris Fauzi for second. If he wants to try to tackle Luke for the win, Nick will have to quickly find a way past Faris Fauzi before Luke tries to run away with it.
Okay, that's 5.55 Faris Fauzi versus Nick A1 5.01. I think Luke is checking out. He's so far ahead. Look at that. He is so far ahead of Faris Fauzi right now. Previous lap, the gap was 0.479. That's half a second, just under half a second. This time round, it should be more than that. They are around the last corner.
Yep, with the clear track ahead of him, he comes across the line. And we're going to take a look at the new gap.
0.8 seconds. So he's doubled the gap. Now it's 0.8 seconds. Between Faris Fauzi and Nick A1 is only 0.2 seconds. And
Yep,
they're both
Nick
in their
is-
56.
Nick is still stuck behind Faris.
Nick's lag time is 56.5. Faris Fauzi 56.4. But Luke 56.1. So Luke Armstrong has, well, he's gone. So far ahead. 14 laps to go. We are on lap 3 of 14.
Yep, the closest 3 drivers on track at the moment is Faris Fauzi in second, Nick Irwan in third, and you can see Jasa trying to keep up behind.
Yeah, he's
them
trying to
in
shadow
fourth.
Nick Irwan.
So at the moment, nothing much they can do about the pace being set in the front by Luke Armstrong. Here comes Faris Fauzi and Nick Irwan.
Wow. Nick Irwan 56.273. Faris Fauzi 56.276.
Yep, Luke has already dipped into the 55 on
Yeah.
its 4th lap.
55.988 for Luke Armstrong. So the gap now is 1.0 second. 1 second. Faris Fauzi under attack from Nick Irwan. Matching lap times as well. 56.27 for both of them.
Yep. But as mentioned, Nick, if he wants any chance of winning the final race of D2 Max Master, he needs to find a way past Faris Fauzi as soon as possible.
Here they come towards the hairpin. It is still Faris Fauzi keeping. Well, he's trying to keep up with Luke for sure, but it is Nick Irwan who's keeping up with Faris Fauzi. New gap stands at 1.1 seconds between Faris Fauzi and Luke Armstrong. And once again, this time round, Faris Fauzi a 56.2, Nick Irwan a 56.3. Mohammad Jasa has dropped back. He's now 2.5 seconds behind race leader.
Yep, Luke Armstrong, exactly what we saw during the heat and also the pre-final. He's untouchable right now. Faris Fauzi just holding off Nick Irwan for a second. So this is the closest battle we have for P2. Nick versus Faris Fauzi. Jasa has already fallen behind in fourth.
Okay, next lap. It is a 1.3 second gap from Luke, Faris Fauzi and Nick Irwan. Again, both of them doing 56.3.
So gap continues to grow from our race leader. There you have it. Kart 5-2 for Luke Armstrong. Casually going around Bira Kart circuit. He is fully in control of the final race.
Luke Armstrong, 6 laps down, 11 laps to go. I think in control of the race is an understatement. He's running away with it.
Yep, he has one hand trophy with 11 laps to go. Faris Fauzi, you can see, still sitting put in second. So is Nick Irwan in third, Jasa in fourth,
I think
and Kenny in fifth.
Faris has also given himself some breathing room because he has dropped Nick Irwan. He's also done a 55 compared to Nick Irwan's 56.4. So the gap between the two of them is now nearly a second.
So everyone settling in position.
That's Faris Fauzi. The last lap, a 55.926.
He's in a similar situation that we saw this morning during the pre-final.
Yeah, running on his own. He's already released himself from being pressured by Nick Irwan by speeding up a bit more. You can see now Nick Irwan so far behind.
Yep,
so far behind.
Settling into positions. I think since the opening, since the start of the race, we haven't had any changes in position. They are all in the exact same position they started.
And the gap between Luke and Faris is also still at 1.1. So looks like Luke has dropped his pace. The last lap, Faris was actually faster than Luke.
But I believe he can actually afford to ease
a
little.
I think he's backing off a bit. 56.2 for Luke, 56.1 for Faris.
Yep, Nick Irwan just going around there.
Yeah, that's car number 501. Nick Irwan, Nick Izani running in third place. Best currently of 56.273. But he is 1 second behind Faris Fauzi. 9 laps to go. This is Jasa, Mohammad Jasa.
So Jasa running there in fourth.
.554 Mohammad Jasa. This is Nick Irwan rounding turn 1, followed by Mohammad Jasa. Where is Yi Tang Eng?
So
Kenny's just crossed the start finish line. He is
there you go. He just complete
19 seconds behind the race leader.
We're still following Mohammad Jasa.
8 laps to go.
Jasa started from fourth position, still in the same position he started with. And yeah, in a solo race there, here we can see Faris Fauzi
Okay,
You can
looks-
see Luke
yeah,
Armstrong.
you can see, but Luke is keeping him at a safe distance. Okay, let's see what the gap is now. 0.9. Wow, it's dipped below 1 second because Luke last lap was a 56.2 and Faris was a 56.0. So maybe Luke is just backing off a bit. Maybe give us some excitement with 7 laps to go.
Yep. Let's see if that will will actually motivate Faris to pick up the pace.
Luke Armstrong only 0.9 second ahead of second place man Faris Fauzi.
So with 7 laps to go, we're going to wait for the 2 leaders to come around to complete another lap to take a look at the new gap. As Faris Fauzi comes around the last turn to complete lap 11, the gap is now 0.799. So it came down slightly, but still not significant enough to make any impact on the race lead.
Like I said, I think Luke is just trying to keep it interesting. His 56.1 is obviously a bit slower than Faris's 56.0, but the gap remains at 0.799. It's like he's giving Faris the motivation to stay with him, but not letting him get too close.
So all 5 drivers still out there on track with 6 laps to go for the final of the DD2 Max Masters. No position changes since the start.
Since I think at turn 2 of lap 1. Here's Luke Armstrong. Looks over. Finally, he looks over his shoulder.
Just taking a look, the gap has come down to
0.657 because Faris Fauzi again clocked a 56.0.
So will Faris bring a last minute surprise for us here in the final of the DD2 Max Masters?
He's got 5 laps to do it if it's gonna happen.
Well, first he has to get close enough. It looks like we can see the gap is coming down.
Getting close, and he also has to find a way past.
So once again, we have our eyes on the front 2 drivers, Luke Armstrong and Faris Fauzi.
Okay. Lap 12. We are on lap 13 or 17, about to complete lap 13 or 17. Let's see what the gap is at the end of this lap. 4 laps to go. Gap is back up to 0.7. And Luke has picked up his pace. It's now 56.179 versus Faris 56.2.
I feel like this is almost deja vu for Faris. You
Yeah.
can see Luke,
It's like
but nothing much he can do about
him
it.
in. He's reeling him in, but he can't seem to get really, really close enough.
Yeah, it's
The game is a game Luke is playing.
yeah, Luke, like as you mentioned, Luke is definitely in control of the final race here. 4 more laps. So far, Luke Armstrong has been untouchable all weekend.
4 laps to go. Luke Armstrong.
Yep, and here we see Nick Irwan in 3rd, just cruising around with 4 laps to go.
4 laps to go. Last lap gap was 0.7. This time round 0.8. So Luke has picked up his pace. A good 56.078 from Luke, easily faster than 56.2.
Luke probably told him, okay, that's close enough. So
Okay.
let's end this.
He's got 3 laps to do it. This is lap 14 of 17. Here comes Yi, Tang Eng.
So Kenny Young almost 30 seconds behind our race leader. He's still running on track in 5th. Jasa in 4th, Nick Irwan in 3rd. And on screen you have our P1 and P2.
Okay, here comes Luke Armstrong leading Faris Fauzi. Lap 15 of 17 with 2 laps to go. Gap now back down again to 0.6. This time round it is Faris Fauzi who's lapping quicker than Luke, 56.0. versus 56.2 for Luke Armstrong.
So 2 laps to go. Has Faris Fauzi have anything left in his tank to try to take it to Luke Armstrong?
More like 1 lap and a half because we are on lap 15. Here they come rounding with 3 corners come to go.
They're coming around to the final turn to start the last lap of the race.
Okay, this time round, the gap, what is it? 0.499, wow! Luke's actually allowed Faris Fauzi to get close to him. Faris Fauzi sliding a bit there, coming out turn 1. This is the last lap.
Is there an opportunity for Faris to attack?
Are we going to have one last lap drama?
Nick Irwan definitely too far away from the 2 drivers ahead of him, so it's all down to Faris Fauzi.
Luke Armstrong leading Faris Fauzi by 0.499. This is the last lap. They've got about 4 corners to go.
I don't think he's close enough either. Luke Armstrong looks like he will head towards the final turn and he will take the checkered flag.
Here comes Luke Armstrong across the start finish line.
DD2 Max Masters, followed by Faris Fauzi.
And that's your winner for the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy, DD2 Max Masters. Third place, Nick Irwan. Here comes Muhammad Jasa.
Jasa crosses the line in 4th.
That's your race winner, car number 524.
Kenny taking the checkered flag.
Yep, that's Kenny, 16 seconds behind. Let's wait for him to cross the start finish line. The 3 teammates congratulating each other.
So there you go, all 5 drivers have taken the checkered flag here for the DD2 Max Master, and this is our final race of the weekend.
Indeed, final race of the weekend, and that concludes our Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy Round 2.
Yep, so the action on track is a wrap, but we will still have the podium ceremony for the Rotax Max Challenge Asia Trophy and the Rotax Max Challenge Thailand.
Alright, we're going to go to highlights.